Man, that was an incredible way to kick this thing off today. Let's hear it again for the incredible mayor of the great city of Camden, Vic Karstafen. Vic, that was awesome. Particularly the memories of your driving your bike by here and seeing what it was and now what it can be, which is incredibly emotional, I'm sure, for you and other Kramer Hill neighbors here. I won't repeat everyone's names, but I do want to say a couple of shout-outs. Vic, to you and members of council. We're going to hear from Jeff Nash, so to you and Lou and Jonathan and your colleagues. Incredibly proud to be with Sean and Olivia. Olivia, having you back in Camden is way cool. Ariel Iglesias from the Feds, thank you for your leadership on this. I don't know where we would be without fighters in Washington getting our just desserts, getting our rightful dollars back into New Jersey, and there's no better fighter than Congressman Donald Norcross. God bless you, buddy. Thank you for everything you do. Bill Spearman, Bill Moe, and the Bills. God bless you to you and Nilsa and the Fighting Fifth, which is one of the strongest teams on the field. I know we have Camden County Parks Department Director Maggie McCann-Johns here. Chris Calori, always an honor to be with you. I know Mishka Mitchell as well. Olivet Simpson, we heard from. Very excited that we're also going to hear from Michael Hagan as our cleanup hitter, representing the Kramer Hill community. Before I jump into all the VIPs and special folks here today, thank you for always so warmly welcoming me in Camden. Before I jump in, I'm only going to spend a couple of minutes. By the way, I want to meditate with you here, but can we do it in warmer weather, Vic? Is that all right? I got 18 layers of clothing on here, and I'm still freezing my tail off. It's good to be here no matter what the weather is. I just want to give a quick 30 seconds on COVID, which we feel like, remember Al Pacino in The Godfather Part 3? Every time I think I'm getting out, they keep sucking me back in. That's how this virus feels for all of us, I'm sure. Unfortunately, we're back over 1,000 folks in the hospital today. It is 99.9% Delta variant. For all the discussion and rightful concern about the potential for Omicron, that's not what we're dealing with right now. Europe, for the most part, New Jersey and America, for the most part, overwhelmingly, 99.9% of the sequencing is the Delta variant. That's what still we're up against. We're clearly still trying to do everything we can to both deal with that and also address preemptively any steps we could take for this Omicron variant, about which folks know very little other than it feels like it's very transmissible. So stay tuned, and everybody keep doing the right things. You've done it by the millions. Get vaccinated. If you're vaccinated, get boosted. If you're indoors especially, wear a face covering. We got some folks wearing masks out here today. God bless you. Please do this smart, common sense things, and we'll get through this together. So this morning, we're here to formally write the last words in the history of the Harrison Avenue landfill. And how good does that feel? And to start a new chapter in the history of Camden, a chapter that begins with the words Kramer Hill Waterfront Park. For nearly 70 years, as you all know far better than I, this community has been cut off from its greatest natural resource, its riverfront, and all the backwaters that Vic referred to. Separating residents from the Delaware River shoreline was a sprawling, improperly capped landfill, which, while it closed 50 years ago, has seen its harmful legacy continued as a site for illegal dumping and vanishing opportunity. The wrong choices and inequities of the past that loomed over this neighborhood are finally being lifted. No neighborhood is expendable. Justice comes in all forms, and today is about environmental justice for the families of Kramer Hill. Today, opportunity has been reclaimed and replanted. Kramer Hill now is a park that ensures its residents will be part of this city's rebirth and revitalization. And getting here was not easy, as you all know as well as I, if not better. It took a lot of local engagement to make sure the space created met the needs of the community. It took local officials to provide the political will to back up the master plan. And it took meaningful investment and management from the state to bring all the pieces together. And in this, I must give a shout out to Michael Palmquist, the DEP's Office of Natural Resource Restoration. And by the way, as I said earlier, we could not do it without the feds and all the great work Donald does in Washington. Kramer Hill Waterfront Park shows the power of inclusive decision-making. It truly does take a village, and this is Exhibit A. It shows the necessity of partnership and collaboration from the street level all the way to the State House. The Camden of today is hardly the Camden of yesterday, and our administration remains committed with great passion to a stronger and more resilient Camden for tomorrow. I look at the investment we're making in the wholesale reimagining and expansion of the Walter Rand Transportation Center, just a short distance from here. That is an important investment in making getting around easier for Camden residents and for creating new jobs here. I look at the law that I proudly celebrated here on the day our statewide requirement for law enforcement officers statewide to wear body cameras, a vital investment in social justice and public safety. I look at our partnership with county leaders, with Lou and Jeff and Jonathan and their colleagues to invest millions of dollars in pandemic relief dollars in Camden's families and small businesses, critical investments in ensuring this community and its residents emerge stronger and better positioned for success than ever before. And today, I think most emotionally, I and all of you with me look at this park. This is an investment in fresh air and open space, an investment in recreation and restoration, an investment in places just to sit and think, an investment in cleaner soil and water, an investment in tying original nature much more closely to the urban landscape we carved from it. And yes, an investment in environmental justice. This is in our DNA. All this and more is what Kramer Hill Waterfront Park represents. But most importantly, I think for Kramer Hill's residents who have seen it all and probably heard a lot more, it represents a simple fact that this place matters. Again, I'm so honored to be able to help you celebrate the long-awaited opening of this magnificent place, and I look forward to coming back again and again, I hope in warmer weather, to see it in every season and every stage. And again, I thank you for the opportunity to join you in this opening, in this celebration. It is now my honor to introduce a guy I've already referenced, an incredible fighter for Camden, for South Jersey, for all of New Jersey, representing this great community in the U.S. House of Representatives, and dear friend, Congressman Donald Norcross.